I was trying to get an almost full body shot and it didn't work out because there's not enough space apparently. So against this backdrop, I guess this is my true skin tone. So I'm gonna try to get through this quick. I'm almost done with Orange is the New Black. I'm like 1 or 2 episodes away. And it's funny how Piper, towards the end of every season, she kind of goes crazy. That's what I've noticed. I also thought it was a funny coincidence about the underwear part because it's like, I'm doing that myself. Minus the dirty underwear sniffing part, but oh my god. I also thought the whole underwear part was kind of a funny coincidence because a couple videos ago I posted a video of all my other underwears that I just recently got. So it's like our little sexy secret, right? But you can't buy these, sorry. But yeah, since I'm towards the end of the season, I thought that one of the really good topics to spoke about was rape and how that one like redneck girl, I don't know their names, shows how much I pay attention. I thought the show did a really good job of showing how like a rape victim feels. And hopefully it'll be a more like consensual thing instead of like that whole like hmmm thing that Devious Maids is currently bringing up. But yeah, moving on to Devious Maids. I thought this week's episode wasn't as good as last week's episode, but it had its moments, especially with Mighty Soul. I don't want to spoil it, but it's been a week, yeah. But yeah, there wasn't enough naked Ernesto for me. I like fear that there's gonna be more Jessie and Mighty Soul scenes now, and less Ernesto and Rosie scenes. But I love everyone, so it's okay. This is kind of random, but I watched Sailor Moon Crystal. I've been watching it since the beginning, but I stopped for like a long time because the moves started getting repetitive. Well, now if you're like me, I think it's a good time to start watching it again on Hulu or whatever you watch it on. Because of the whole like Black Lady story about Chibiusa and how she went to the past to find her mom to tell her about what's happening in the future. It's very good. But yeah, the story's getting good again, so start watching it because I'm watching it myself. So moving on to comic books, I finally got around reading Midnighter #2. It came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago and I finally got my hands on it. So I read it a couple of days ago and I actually really like the storyline and where it's heading. For example, I brought up the topic of corporations versus people in my last video in regards to Orange is the New Black. Well, that theme continues on in the Midnighter. Midnighter #2. I don't want to spoil it too much, but the subject is in regards to like food and how it can kill a person. And that's where I'll stop. Furthermore, I like how relatable and current Midnighter is thus far. If you are familiar with the whole issue of being gay in Russia, or the Sochi Olympics, that subject is brought up in, or vaguely brought up in, the current issue. And the story ends on a pretty good note. It's not very like cliffhangy, but it doesn't make you like sad at the same time. And finally, I love how diverse the comic is, or how it's giving more exposure for Asians and Asian Americans. Because if you see in the panels, there's even actual Chinese characters and not just solely Romanized Hanja characters. I don't know, I just thought it was so cool. So before I head to the gym and get my cardio in for the day or night, it's like 1 in the morning. I do this really late at night. I'm really bad at this. I went to the mall on the 3rd of July, which is pre-Independence Day. There was lots of sales, but I didn't really get anything besides Old Navy flip-flops because I needed new flip-flops since my dog destroyed my last pair, or 3 pairs. I went home afterwards to go online to look for sales because I didn't want to rummage through stuff. Well anyways, promo codes like changed during those 72 hours and I got 2 pairs of shorts. Like I need more, but I got 2 pairs of shorts for like $12 each. They're both from Forever 21. H&M and Cotton On didn't really interest me with their inventory. So that's it for this week. If you liked this video, share it and give it a thumbs up. And check me out on my other social media platforms. Peace.